I'm Kevin Case. I've got a small business called Case Images here in Australia, and I'm going to show you how I shoot product photography. Today we're shooting a white wine, and it's an Australian wine, so I thought what better than to try and incorporate Australian plants into the shoot. I'm going to show you through the process that I do. I've started off with going out collecting flowers from the bushland that surrounds my studio. I must say my studio right now smells like a honey pot because of the grevillea that I've got in here, but I don't mind that. It's quite nice to have that honey smell all through here. Okay, so the setup that we've got, I'll start with the camera. We're shooting this on Fuji's X-T3. It's got a 50-140 on it. Camera settings on the f8, ISO 160 with a shutter speed of 2/50th of a second. Okay, the set that we've done, as I said before, I've gone and picked a whole heap of flowers from the bush around our house, or around the studio I should say, and I've strategically put those in a way that I'm pretty happy with. I've got a chilled bottle of wine, and I've chilled the glass, which gives that chill look on the glass, which makes it look quite nice in the photos. The background, I have a painted background which my wife's painted for me, which gives it a nice sunset look. On the left of the frame I have this large sheet of diffuser paper which gives a nice soft light around the bottle, and the first light is this one. It's a strip box. I have a grid on it and it's shooting on an angle straight across the diffuser. So we'll take a shot with that and I can show you what we get. Okay. So as you can see, it's got a nice sort of rim around the bottle, and it's obviously very underexposed. So we need to bring in some more light. So the next light I'm going to bring in is this one here. This one's just a softbox. I'll just turn this one on, and we'll take a shot with this and see what happens. Okay. And as you can see, the bottle's starting to look pretty nice. The background's still very dark, so the next light we'll bring in is for the background. We'll go and turn that one on. Okay. And let's just do the settings on that one. Okay, and take another shot and see what we end up with. Okay, so we're getting a nice background there. We do have a line coming through the center of the cap there, so the next thing we need to do is to get a bit of a fill onto this, and what we're going to use is this card here. I'm going to push it in like that, so pretty much comes right up to the diffuser, and the lens is shooting straight underneath that, so it's coming through on this sort of angle. Okay, let's take a shot and let's see what we get. And as you can see, this one's just made it a lot nicer on the lid. You're not seeing that line. The last problem I have is in this bottom right, you'll see it's a little bit dark. So what I'm going to do there is take another shot with me holding a bounce card just in nice and close here, and this will give a nice little bit of light into that corner, and perfect. Okay, I just thought I'd run you through the actual workflow that I did for this. So this was the first shot, which I took with just the strip box. The second shot with the extra softbox shooting in the diffuser. Third shot with the background light added. That was with the first bounce card, and the final shot with the second bounce card. Okay, from there I went into Photoshop, which I'll just bring up. Okay, and so this is the shot that I brought in from Photoshop, and from there I added a curves layer
From the curves layer I made a smart object and just did a little bit of sharpening just on the label and a little bit on the glass here. The third layer I added a lens flare. From the lens flare it's just very subtle. That's off, that's on. From the lens flare I added a little bit of colour to it. As you can see, off, on. It's just a warming filter. And the final thing I did was, if I zoom in so that you can see, you look just here, I'll turn it off and on. And that's all the fixing I had to do in Photoshop. Okay, well, I hope you like what I created here and maybe make you feel inspired to do something similar. If you do, please tag me at Case Images, and thanks for watching. Bye.